Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I feel like it's been a little bit. I haven't had the opportunity to vlog. We just got back from a vacation. We went to Florida, Fort Lauderdale, and we had the best time. We took the kids, our friends went, and then they have kids that are our kids' ages, and we ended up renting an Airbnb. It had a pool. I feel like it was just really relaxing. Fun fact, I actually used to live in Fort Lauderdale, so I have a couple of girlfriends down there that I'll end up seeing when I go down there as well. Now we're back to reality. Work has been extremely busy. I've been stuck in just a ton of different meetings. There's a lot of different projects that we have going on. And then if you've been following for a little bit, still trying to build this UGC side business. It has been going really good, but I won't lie when I say that there are just days that have been more challenging than not. I feel like the hardest part about social media, even coming on here and vlogging, is truly just getting in my own head. I feel like I go into this huge comparison battle. I see people blowing up overnight. I see just people doing really well, or people that even talk about already making $10,000, $15,000 in their first month to whatever with UGC. I will say that the one thing that I keep on trying to remind myself is, one, that everybody's growth path obviously looks a little bit different, but then two, everybody calculates their earnings a little bit different too. Like some people, they'll sign a contract and that counts as their earnings. Whereas I don't necessarily count anything until it hits my bank account. Sometimes I think I say these things out loud because I'm just reminding myself of these things. Switching it up a little bit this morning, shared a little bit on my morning routine, but I am doing the Prolon 1-day reset. After vacation, I feel just super bloated. I feel like I definitely overindulged on vacation, as everybody should do. Prolon is something that you can do for a fasting mimicking experience, and they actually set it up where you're still eating, you're still taking in calories throughout the day, but it's still in a calorie deficit. I know I'm just starting this morning, but switching from tea to coffee or switching from coffee to tea just messes me up a little bit in the morning. However, this is a spearmint lemon tea. It smells good, tastes good. One of the reasons that I think the Prolon 1-day reset is going to be the best experience is because everything is planned out for you. The easier that things are already mapped out for me, I feel like the easier it is for me just to do things. Today's going to be a little bit of a busy day, as it always is, but I actually have a facial this morning. I'm getting my first peel ever. So I'll take you guys along for that and let you know how today goes, because it's definitely going to be a little bit more intense. I'm just so excited for the results. Sometimes I feel like I literally could sit here and talk for 20, 30 minutes about just all of the things that are going on in my life. However, Lincoln is awake, so I'm gonna get him up and then I'm gonna get his breakfast together. Our nanny is coming a little bit early today, so I can get a light workout in. You're not supposed to do a heavy workout when you're fasting, but I'm really trying to stick with consistency, so even just like a little walk this morning will be good for me. The weather is absolutely terrible. I feel like we were supposed to get rain for the next 5 days, and I feel like it's a little bit depressing, especially when the kids need to be inside, and even when I have to go out and run errands, I just don't love it. Trying the breakfast bar here for the Prolon, the fasting. So we're gonna see what this is about, and then we're heading to go get my facial. The facial that I'm getting is a green sea peel. As I mentioned earlier, I've never had a peel before, but I have been having just like all sorts of skin issues, different reactions. So we're gonna try a peel. I'm gonna hope that I can see some results for it. I know it's just supposed to like refresh my skin in general. I've also been wearing my glasses for the last week because I had a sty in my eye, so we're just a little bit falling apart over here. My friend is actually my esthetician, and she did say that this is gonna be a little bit tingly. Slightly nervous for how red I will be afterwards, but let's see what it's gonna look like. But let's go see what it's gonna feel like, and I'll update you afterwards.
Best definition of depression is
that anxiety is
causes stomach cramping, upset stomach.
I'd say that it's about
I cannot believe that I'm getting on and putting my face on social media when my face is this red. However, I told myself that I would show up and just be real and authentic and just, you know, do all of the things here. So this is what it looks like after a peel. I'm definitely feeling a little bit tingly. I will say, so I did a prep a week ago, and I think the prep helped me to prepare what this peel was actually going to feel like. The prep was less intense, but like a different type of intense. Felt like the prep almost felt like glass on my skin. I don't really know how to explain that one. And then this one felt like literal sandpaper. Now the point of it is to obviously like rejuvenate like my cells or get my cells moving, as well as peel off some of the skin. I mean, you can just see it here. I'm obviously getting up like close. My skin has just not been great lately. So yeah, if you were wondering what your skin looks like after a face peel, this is it. I'm gonna go inside. I just got home. I do have a meeting that I have to hop into. I'm gonna get a little bit of work done. There is no way that I'm doing videos today that I have to post, but I will put some carousels together that I can end up posting over the next couple of days. Hopefully my redness is down by tomorrow, but we'll see what that ends up looking like. Also, the fast so far is going okay, but I could totally use a cup of coffee. Redness has gone down a little bit, so I'm definitely committed to finishing out this vlog. For a little bit there, I thought I was gonna have to just cancel today and come back on tomorrow and just let you know about the results, but it's okay. My face feels super tight. One of the things about the green sea peel is that you're not supposed to put any moisturizer or anything like that on after, so it's just feeling like very tight and very tingly. I will say that I'm having full regrets on doing this 1 day reset on top of doing this peel. I really just didn't think that the peel would be this spicy or this tingly after the treatment was done and then I was home. I just figured it'd feel a little bit off, but like this is full on spicy all over my face and my neck. I was wearing a different sweatshirt earlier. I put a zip up on so that nothing is touching my face or neck. I even had to take off my glasses, put on contacts. I did read that I can do cold compress, but I'm gonna text my friend and see if that's something that's optional. I'll try to avoid it as much as possible, but feel like going into bedtime, if this is how I feel, I might have to do at least something just to have like a cooling feeling on, or I don't really know. But anyways, we're committed to the 1 day reset, so it is lunchtime. I have 2 different soups for lunchtime. I have chickpea and leek soup, which this totally sounds like it's right up my alley. The other one is green pea and chive soup. Don't necessarily know if this one's up my alley. It's kind of funny that they're both green soups. I don't know if I go with the one that I'm not going to enjoy first or if I go with the one that I think I will enjoy first. I think we're going to go with the chickpea and leek soups. I already looked at the directions and it says you can either do stovetop or microwave. We're just going to do stovetop really quick. Stretch of where I'm working this afternoon. Just wanted to get a little bit of a comfortable seat and just relax a little bit here by the window. It is just super rainy and gloomy here, and I feel like my office just tends to get a little bit darker on days like this. So sitting over here just answering a couple emails, getting some things done. Thought I would do just like a quick little update on how my face is feeling. So to put it into perspective on just like timelines and how this day has kind of gone. So I started the facial at 9 o'clock. It is now currently a little bit before 4. My skin is super tight. I am feeling very spicy. In my opinion, during the treatment, yes, okay, it was like a little bit painful in a way. Like I just felt like it was like sandpaper to my skin, which like to anybody that's gonna feel a little bit uncomfortable. But I feel like in my head, I had like a timeline on it. So I just knew that like, okay, I can do something for an hour, or honestly, it was like 5 minutes that you sit there and have it on. Whereas right now I feel like it's 7 hours after, even 6.5 hours after, and I'm still feeling spicy. And I feel like for me, it's more of the unknown of like, when is this gonna stop? Am I gonna be comfortable going to sleep tonight? So I don't know, hopefully the results are really good. That's really what I'm banking on. Back to my fasting, I have a little afternoon snack here. The afternoon snack is Italian green olives with herbs. They smell like good traditional olive. Honestly, not bad. Still don't think this would be my go-to afternoon snack, but I'm not mad about this one. I can hear my kids coming upstairs right now. So I'm gonna greet them for a little bit and then we'll probably get dinner started or figure out what's going on for this evening. Wow! That was a little bit more hectic than I was expecting. My 3-year-old is so funny with the camera. I feel like whenever I have it out, if she can see herself, she is so just like wants to jump in front of it, wants to do like all the things. I just love how much kids learn, and you can just tell that they're always watching you. I ended up talking to my husband for a little bit, and our in-laws are actually having a dinner tonight. I'm not gonna go to the dinner because I still have a couple of things that I really need to get done for work. So he left, he took the kids with him. I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna get some work done, and then I have my green pea and chive soup that I get to try, which honestly, I was really impressed by the soup earlier, so I think that this one might be good as well. Not a huge chives person. That's really like my only reservation about it. So we'll see how that one's gonna be. Overall for the fasting though, I must say I don't feel terrible. I don't feel like I'm starving. It's 4 o'clock. I feel like, I mentioned this earlier, but the one thing that I like about this reset is the fact that you do have things throughout the day that you're eating. It still gives you that filler of feeling like you're still giving something or giving your body nutrients, which I think is just like a mental game as well. Since it's only 4 o'clock though, I will not be making the pea soup yet. I'm gonna sit down and get some work done. Probably judging me right now thinking, why is she standing up and eating her dinner? However, I have been sitting all afternoon in between meetings and just trying to get a lot of work done. My kids aren't home right now, and so I don't have to sit at a dinner table and eat dinner to show them the right way to do things. I can stand and eat my dinner and enjoy it. So this is the pea and chive soup. It smells good. We're gonna taste it. Actually surprised by this one. I was so worried that it was gonna taste like so much like chives, but it really doesn't have that strong of a chive taste. It's maybe a little bit thicker than the other one. However, it does say on the back of the package that you can just add an extra half a cup of water to thin it out a little bit more. I wasn't necessarily expecting that, so I obviously didn't do that. And the spirit of being in a rush, I'm not gonna add water. I'm just gonna sit here and eat it. I will say that this one-day reset has pleasantly surprised me. I enjoyed the soups. I liked the bar this morning. It wasn't terrible giving up coffee for the day. I did end up making a cup today. However, I can't tip it or it's gonna spill. I only drank like half of it. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it, and black coffee to me is disgusting, and that's what you're supposed to do. Personally, I like all the creamer and the junk on top. And there's certain things that I just don't want to give up. Maybe I'll stop doing the cold foam on top just to take down sugar a little bit, but I use oat milk creamer anyways, so it's not like I'm using something crazy, high sugar, bad for you stuff. And then this evening, part of the fast, so it'll be a spearmint herbal tea and then a chocolate crispy bar for an evening snack. I've actually already had the crispy bar, and I really liked them as well. So I think that'll be the perfect way to end the evening. I'm gonna finish up my soup here, but a package just came, so I have to share that with you. I am so excited for this package. This is from Cupshe. I have swimwear and a couple clothing items that are in here. I'll be doing a try on haul in a later video that I'll be posting in the next week. So make sure you hit that follow button if you're interested in seeing the items that I have inside. On that note, I think it's officially time for me to end the vlog today. I hope you enjoyed this. It's been a little bit since I had the opportunity to vlog and just share a little bit behind the scenes. Right now, just to give a little bit of an update on the skin is still feeling spicy, but I think the spiciness of the skin has definitely gone down. I cannot wait to wake up tomorrow and just see how it feels. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you do that. I will do some story updates on just how I'm feeling. I'll also share how it's peeling in the next couple of days. My friend told me that it should start peeling within the next 48 to 72 hours. Coming up in my next couple of videos, I'll be doing the Cupshe try on haul, and then I'll also be doing a part 2 of my UGC for Beginners series. So if you're interested in that and learning a little bit more about me building a side hustle and how you can start building a side hustle for yourself, make sure you hit that follow button. Stay tuned for my next video. And as always, make sure you hit that like button. Drop a comment if you have anything that you want to see or anything that you enjoyed in this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.